to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the Allstate Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive.
And your LSU.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. We go back and forth, but that special team touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play when you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff in a single back formation. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive, and they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Trying to extend the play. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
That's an important first down on that running play. Ball handed off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down and 10. He's going to hand this off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 3rd and goal, will try to run it in. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to a plus 38.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Oh, the running back. I think he might be frustrated. He had such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before half. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught quickly. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Receiver in motion now. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
3-25.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Important third down play coming up.
Come on, set.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Launching it. The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Single back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays, good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
3:25.
They'll run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Gain moves the ball to the 37, another 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down at the 40, that'll be a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking right, this one caught. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big play. Got it.
LSU has moved into the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13.
Here we go.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. The pass falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survival.